Hello! We are broadcasting today and interviewing a very, very special guest. Come on in.
Well, thank you. Thank you, Shanti. Thank you. Thank you, Ashanti.
How are you doing today?
I'm very good.
Good. There's something under your seat for you.
Oh, okay.
Just want to grab that.
That's right here.
Yep.
Very good.
Turn towards you.
Oh, my.
And that is information on your dad's dad,
Mm-hmm.
Wilbur.
Yeah, Wilbur Seals.
And that is Wilbur's census.
Oh, very good. Oh, wow. Wonderful information that I didn't know.
So we're going to be talking about actually mom's dad.
Right. Okay, very
His
good.
name is,
His name is Frank Estes.
and who was his wife?
Her name was Ethel Estes. Her maiden name was Burton, Burton.
Cool. So, what state was Frank born in?
He was born in the state of Mississippi.
And what was his life like before he left to go somewhere else?
Okay, from my understanding, his parents were slaves there in Mississippi, and I guess he was a young and upcoming slave himself, and he really didn't want to be a slave, so he made a decision early on to run away from home.
What was his travel experience? Wait, where did he move to then?
Okay, he left from my understanding, he left from Mississippi and made his way to Arkansas for a better life.
And do you know what the traveling experience was?
From listening to my mom, it was like traveling by foot across the river and things like that. And I just can only imagine, I don't know what age it was, but him traveling, trying to get away, to a better place.
Do you know the date when when he moved to Mississippi to Arkansas, or just you don't even know?
No, I don't know, but I'm suspecting that he was a young man at that particular time.
And do you know what date he was born on?
He was born on January the 10th, and it was 1878.
Oh, jeez. Do you know what year he died and how old he was?
When he died, grandfather was 107, and he died here in New Haven, Connecticut. And because he lived such a long life, they had him on the news. They had him on the news here in New Haven.
And do you know what kind of process it was for him to be moving? Like the process it took for him to escape escape from Mississippi, how that happened or how hard that was, or
It must have been difficult because he had to make up his mind to leave his parents and his family, his siblings, and things like that to travel to Arkansas. And back in those days, his parents, and probably before, they were migrated here or brought here, not per se migrated, but brought here from Africa for slavery.
And where did he first live before Arkansas again?
He lived in the state of Mississippi. I'm not sure of what particular city.
Do you know, when he was with his slave owners, were there, other slaves? Was it just, a big slave ranch, or was it, a community of slaves?
Not really sure, but I'm thinking back then that they took on their slave master's name, and Estes, Estes, is kind of a Spanish, and I'm not sure in terms of where it came from, but there are only a few blacks that we ran into with the last name of Estes.
When he moved to Arkansas, do you know what kind of jobs he took?
From looking at an article that I read on him on yesterday, he was a gardener.
Mm-hmm. Was there anything else?
Okay, he was a gardener, and then when they left and moved to New Haven, he got a job as a custodian at Woolworth store, and that's where he retired. And also, he was a very, religious man.
Oh, okay. If you were Frank Estes in this moment, do you know, what kind of, happy things you experienced and, the sad things you experienced of his life?
I think the sad things would be that he had to leave his family. Mm-hmm. The sad thing is particularly slavery in itself, for people to immigrate and come here, but not come here willingly, but come here on slave ships for economic reasons. And I feel like, he didn't want to be a slave anymore. He didn't want to work on the plantation. So I feel like that was not a good thing. But he did go to Arkansas, and he married my grandmother and had 11 children.
So it's a lot of kids.
Right.
And he was born in the U.S.
Yes, he was.
And he was naturalized because people who are born in the U.S. means that you are naturalized.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. Well, I would want to thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
For meeting me on this experience.
Okay. Okay, well, thank you for inviting me to the show. Thank you so much. Okay.